So I have a question. How do you
Yes.
pronounce your name?
Oh my gosh. The crazy thing is, even people in South Africa can't pronounce my name, but they're being dramatic because my name is Busizwe.
Usizwe.
Yes.
I would have guessed wrong. So I'm I'm glad
But
I
you can
asked.
call me Buzzbee. That's like my unofficial name. Like everywhere I go,
Buzzy?
I say my name is Buzzbee. Yeah, Buzzbee.
Buzzbee. Oh, that's a cool nickname.
Yes.
Buzzbee.
Yes,
So I wanted to ask, go ahead.
that's where the username comes from.
Okay. Well, I have a couple questions. So I tell the story
Mhm.
about how the book came to be from my perspective, but I never really heard your perspective of what happened. You responded to this ad, to this thing on freelancers. And so what was going through your mind at the time?
Okay, so basically, it started with like the reason I started freelancing in the first place. I just had like a gap year and I was doing nothing the whole year. Like I was just sitting in my room where I am right now and I was just doing nothing. So then I was like, I might as well get a job and do something. And the only thing I know how to do is draw. So then I was like, okay, I joined Freelancer, and I think a week and maybe like 3 days later, I saw your competition. And I was like, oh, I think I can do that, even though I've never read like what is that guy's name? A
Oh,
Dr. Seuss
Dr.
book. I've
Seuss.
never read one in real life. Yeah, I've never
What?
read any of his books. So I was kind of nervous when I like entered, but I was like, ah, we'll just see what happens. And then when I won, I was like, ah! I was,
Do you do you remember why you won?
yes, I do. I do remember. So there was only like three of us at the time, and the other two people did like other things that you didn't even ask for. And then my art style, you were like, oh, this is perfect. It's exactly what I want it to be. And I was like, well,
So there was a bunch of people. I don't know. I probably got rid of some of them because they were just totally outrageous, like the price that they wanted to charge, or what their portfolio was like. I was like, okay, just get rid of these people. So there was a bunch of people, but then you were the only one that drew what you thought Timothy looked like, and it was spot on.
oh, thank you. I really just envisioned him as a little kid with like chubby cheeks and a big smile and unruly hair. Because I know a lot of like when I was younger, every single children's book, all the kids had like crazy hair. So then I was like, I already know what I'm gonna do. I saw everything. I was like, this is gonna be so easy.
Oh man, that was so cool. I was like, this is amazing because it was like you were the only one that took the story, but then did something specific about the story. Like that picture of Timothy was like, oh my gosh, that's him. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what he
I'm
looked like,
so
but now I
glad
do.
that you like it. I'm so glad that you still like it. My favorite part was probably the long sleeve with a red shirt. I feel like that's
Yeah,
a classic. That's like very iconic. So I was like, if anything, the character has to have something like that. That's just gonna make you feel like, oh, I feel like I've read this book before. Like something
that's
that's
awesome.
cozy and comfortable.
I agree. I agree. So, what picture do you think made me laugh out loud?
I already know which one it is because you told me.
Oh,
You already told me the one where the parents were on the wall.
on the wall, man. I was like, I've been there as a parent, and
I
now I'm
personally
here as a
have little
grandparent.
siblings and
What
they
was
are
that?
so annoying. I have little siblings and they're so annoying. When I was visiting them these holidays, I was like, God, go away, go somewhere else. So yeah, I guess I can totally relate to that picture now. I'm just like,
Oh
this
my
is crazy.
gosh, so amazing.